Hey, good morning, everyone. Someone asked me this week on Skype, Chris, you asked me if I could recommend a programmer, and I referred you to that NinjaTrader list. I personally use Adrian Tomulet of ETP, Expert Trading Programmers, and highly recommend him. He did create the JATS PT 123 indicator, and that allows us to get that daily distribution. When you put let me turn the properties on this real quick. When you put the JATS opening range indicator on top of this, I have a setting in the opening range indicator that I can just print the Globex, and that's what I've done here in pink. Excuse me, and that serves as the mean for our daily distribution each month. Each day. So Globex, we park it in the middle of our distribution. So now we know how far to, trade, what we're looking at if we're on the right side of that gamma vega where it's increasing, meaning the volatility is going to be expanding, or if we are on the opposite side where the volatility is contracting, and so we're going to, in the equity indexes, be looking for those drift ups. There's your contraction. You can see the ranges falling. Again, Adrian came up with this indicator. This bottom oscillator is the second part to it, and it measures the bar size that you have on the screen. And I can see those range contraction and expansions the way this is set up. So the hardest part of trading for me, the equity indexes, was trading long on this low contraction. But that's exactly when you want to be buying those dips. You don't want to be buying dips when the range expands necessarily, unless it's a volatility spike. And you see how they break the range, they go to the next level. That is exactly where you want to be buying these volatility spikes. And especially when you see the range then start contracting off that level. You see that nice contraction, so it starts moving up. If the range were expanding to the downside, this range expansion slope is going to be continuing to go higher. So there's your confirmation to turn it around. But as far as measuring, what I love to do is just get the handy dandy rectangle, measure the entire range to get that deep what if it goes 2 times the range, just to be prepared. So there's your 2 times range. Around about 12,188.50. But otherwise, I try to stay within the confines of this half range. 2 of them. There's one of them. And I'll, go here where I've got that line. Or like I just showed you, making that slight adjustment. Instead of going to the PTB, the below, I call them A and B, the PT1, 1, 2, 3, above and below. So this is the PTB1. I normally would draw the box from the PTB1 to the PTB3, but for those deltas that I showed you on the delta chain, we can get a more exact setting each morning for our levels, and that's what I'll be doing. I'll be following those levels and putting them on the daily distribution so that we can have a more precise indication of where, look at that, price might be going. So that answers two customer questions. Chris asked me who a programmer was, and Jimmy asked me where price was going to go. Glad I could oblige. It's not me, it's Adrian. Adrian came up with this shit. So thank you so much, Adrian. It's the bell curve, split 1, 2, 3, and then of course I can put this on multiple time frames. I can put it on the monthly, the weekly RTH session, or 1 hour initial balance. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Hope y'all have a good trading session. I have no idea what price is going to do. I just know if it's above or below Globex, and trade with Globex for a reason, because you're trading with option chain. And then all you need to understand is which side of the Vega are you on, inside that gamma move, and where those gamma flips are, and are we, with volatility or that. And then I just found out yesterday or last night that there's something else called Volga that can even get in the weeds further for that Vega volatility. But I think that's above my pay grade, so I'm just going to stick to what I have. Thank you so much. I hope y'all have a great week. The rest of it, weekend starting soon. Thank you.